Spider-Man, welcome in. Poke her mains, welcome in. How you doing? How's your week been? I hope things are well for you. Pardon me. Been doing, guys, 5 with fries. Life is humbling. Pardon me. Life is humbling. How so? What happened? What ails you, my friend? Caught your ass lacking in the Lewis stream. Just kidding. I don't own any viewers. I've gotten into haikus. Hell yeah. Haikus? Is that how it's pronounced? I can't remember. You didn't catch no loose ass. I think I did. I'm virgin type. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, moving on. My day was good. Thanks for asking. Fuck. What time is it for you? It's what, 4? 4 a.m. I think. Crazy schedule. You gotta move here so you can just watch mine and Lewis's streams and not have your day be ruined. Hope your day was full of holly and jolly. It was. I got about 40 centimeters of snow. 15 to 16 inches of snow. Quite a fucking bit. I shoveled that shit when I got home, and my back is on fire. Fire in the hole. Fucking wild. Yeah, we get a fuck ton of snow occasionally, from time to time. December is when it snows. Once we hit January, it's gonna really, it's gonna start freezing. The snow will be a thing of the past. If you drop your phone in 40 centimeter snow, is it just lost to the elements? Yeah. You're not getting that shit back. You're finding that in spring. Go buy a new phone. They actually have a snow plan here, where if you drop your phone into snow and it goes missing, you can go in and get, like, some money reimbursed for the phone. I'm just fucking with you. When I sold electronics at a sales gig, I realized how, 1, good, and 2, bad the fucking, like, repair plans are. They're really, really good if it's anything other than physical. If it is the slightest bit physical, like I'm talking a key comes off on your keyboard, they will gun you down in the streets. But by golly, if your shit got a virus and blows up just internally, you're fine. Wow, you fucking got me. Thank you. I'm excited for some Pokemon today. It's been a while since we played. Mystic, over on the YouTubes. Welcome over. Why don't you gun down my keys, Fry? Okay, well, congrats on the 10 stream streak. It's kind of cool that you guys can get the stream streaks, and then you can send, like, custom messages for it that show up. Why did I sound so uncertain there? I like that. I mean, it incentivizes you to, like, come back to the streamer and watch them more and shit, which is fun. I think you also get, like, a bunch more bonuses for, like, channel rewards and shit. YouTube bum is wild. Be a Twitch chat. I gotta be careful on what I say, apparently. I'll have to look into it a bit better. But I think if I say the names of certain platforms, that could get me a little dicey, you know? Which is kind of goofy. But, I mean, it makes sense. They don't want to hear you promoting a different thing. So. I think that one is actually bad. I think you can catch some flack for that one. Okay. Pause the music, and let's switch over to the Pokemon screen. Or am I over here? Alright, is this working? Can you guys see me good? Testing, testing. Hello, hello. See, Fry Bowling works. Okay, perfect. We got the Fryinnlocke thing loaded up. I've got my badges. We've got 5 badges. We just got the Knuckle badge last stream. Okay, perfect. We're looking good. Let me... Holy shit, I'm gonna love this. Just beware, Spider-Mid. I don't know... I adore retro games so much. I don't know if you're caught up, but we just beat Chuck for the Knuckle badge, or the Fist badge, or whatever it's called. And we're doing a special rule set, the Fryinnlocke. I'm assuming you probably know what that is. But if not, you can just, you know, do the exclamation mark there. Anyways, it works. We have a life. Let's see if we have a save data. We do. Alright, so last we left off, like I was saying earlier, we beat Chuck. Let me just check my badges here. Yep, there we go. So we've got 3 gyms to go, but now we run into a weird problem with Johto that we'll have to kind of address basically right now. Yeah, Fry, the most Pokemon I've ever played is Pokemon Go. I have no idea what the fucking Nuzlocke is. Are you for real? That's kind of cool. If you're for real, I'll like get into it and explain it, but if you're just yucking my yam, then I'll leave you alone. I believe I've made it to the Path of Pain, but I don't know. I had you on the background last stream, Mystic. I didn't see where you ended up getting to because I had to turn it off and go to bed. But I saw you were running around in like the crystal caverns and shit, so that's pretty fun. I don't yuck people's yams, bro. I tickles people's plums. Okay. Alright, alright. What was that? There we go. Okay. So, okay, let me take... I know we just opened up the game, but this is what happens every single time when we open up Pokemon. So, we're going to be switching to the main screen here. Let me make sure it works good. Perfect. I'm just on the opposite direction. Let me flip my camera. There we go. Perfect. I got lost so much. Fair. Path of Pain is also hidden, so that doesn't help. But anyways... We are doing a Hardcore Fryinnlocke. Not just a Nuzlocke, a Hardcore Fryinnlocke. So with Nuzlockes, normally what the basic rule set is you catch the first Pokemon in each route. So like, our first encounter was Pidgey, first encounter Rattata, Bellsprout, Slugma, Ghastly, Fluffy Sandshrew, stuff like that. So you catch the first Pokemon that you can use on the route. When a Pokemon dies, they die for good. So if a Pokemon faints in battle, that's it. They are cooked. They are no longer allowed to be used. Usually most people like release them or something. There's some other rule sets. You have to name your Pokemon. You have to name every single Pokemon. So all of our Pokemon are tricked out with some sick nicknames like Soup and Hot Dog and Jungkook. So that's a basic Nuzlocke. We're doing a Hardcore Nuzlocke. Hardcore rule set is we play on set mode. So in the main story Pokemon games, when a Pokemon faints, the game gives you the option if you'd like to switch out your Pokemon before they get the switch in. We turn that off. So when we faint an opponent's Pokemon, they just switch in their next Pokemon. So it's a little bit tough because the AI will always try and get the type advantage against us, and we don't get a free switch in. So that's a big one. Another thing with Hardcores is we cannot heal in battle. So we can't use healing items in battle, but we can use held items that heal, such as berries, leftovers, stuff like that. And there's one more rule for the Hardcore rule set, but I always forget what it is. And finally, we're doing a Fryinnlocke. So what a Fryinnlocke is compared to a normal Pokemon playthrough, a normal Hardcore Nuzlocke, is we're limiting ourselves even more. So normally in a Nuzlocke, like I said, you can only catch the first Pokemon in each route. In a Fryinnlocke, you can only use Pokemon that are fire types or associated with food in some sort of way. So how we decide that is we come together as a group and decide what is a viable food Pokemon, air quotes. So Quilava, he's a fire type, right? Pidgey is more like a pigeon than any other bird, which people don't really eat pigeons, so we don't use Pidgey. We try and look for a duck or a goose, something like that. Rattata, same deal. Technically edible, but people don't really eat rats. You don't really know somebody who eats rats. Bellsprout is a plant. It's based on a specific type of plant used in Bibimbap. Slugma, fire type. Ghastly doesn't resemble food in any way. Flaffy is lamb. So, like, you're eating lamb, right? Sandshrew, Zubat don't count. Like, we still catch our first encounters because we do, like, 2 runs. We do the Fryinnlocke, and if we can't complete the game with the Fryinnlocke Pokemon, then we'll give it another attempt with the Hardcore Nuzlocke Pokemon that we caught. So I'll show you guys, before we get into the big planning, I'll actually show you guys the team we're actually currently working with right now. Whoops. I love eating rocks fry. You can use Gyarados. So here's the team. The properly named Chat, the Execute. I love this guy. He's awesome. Chat has saved us in many different fights. Crazy good set. Reflect is huge. Confusion, Hypnosis is huge. Leech Seed. Chat is our staller. We've got Goth Hooters, which is a Farfetch'd. So Farfetch'd is a duck. So Farfetch'd is our bird Pokemon for the playthrough. We've got Hot Dog, the Ampharos. You know, like I said, Lamb earlier. This is, I forgot his name, was Buttfingle. So this is Buttfingle, the Politoed. Frogs, people eat frogs all the time. Frog legs. This one was a bit of a contention because it was either Poliwag or Magikarp, but we decided to go with Poliwag. We got Togetic, which, if you're unsure, Togepi is an egg. It's an egg, okay? Togepi is an egg, so that's why we run Togetic. Togepi was originally named Breakfast, but since it evolved, we renamed it Lunch, so that's pretty perfect. If we evolve it again, we're going to name it Dinner, but unfortunately, we can't evolve Togetic in the mainline story. We have to evolve it post-game, so Togetic won't unfortunately evolve until later. And finally, Quilava, Weapon X, because he's based off of Badger, and Wolverine is based off of Wolverines, but they're pretty close to Badgers. But yeah, so this is like our main team, but we have a bunch of other Pokemon that we cycle through as well for the occasion that you guys will be seeing in a bit here. But yeah, so the Fryinnlocke we try and keep with food types and fire types. And food types are decided by myself and you guys. It makes it really goofy if I, as the streamer, just come in and go, no, we can use this Pokemon. We can use this Pokemon because I would eat it. I promise, chat. So like it keeps things balanced if I'm like, I'd eat it, and you guys are like, no, or vice versa. Like, I've had people say I could eat rocks, and I'm like, you're not eating fucking rocks, okay? So we have a plethora of other Pokemon. Like, we got Gloom, Oddtod, like I said, Jungkook the Bellsprout, Magmar, Stantler is a good one we use. Soup is a goat. Soup is a certified classic. We just caught Miltank. We got Krabby, Tentacool, and Lieutenant Corn. So these 4 up here are unusable. We won't be using them because you don't really eat any of these guys. And then we also got a Growlithe. We named him Roar too because in our last Pokemon Hardcore Fryinnlocke, we had a Growlithe named Roar who sadly died. So yeah, this is the team we're rocking with. But since this is a Hardcore Fryinnlocke, we really have to plan these things out. So we're going to go into the planning phase right now, which I know a lot of people think is pretty boring, which is fair. Unfortunate, but it really, really helps the run go a lot smoother. By my Gyarados rock joke earlier, I fucked up and was thinking of Onix. Okay. Roar 2 and not Roar Jr. That'll be the next Roar we get. Will be Roar Jr. So yeah, we have a plethora of little websites at our disposal. We have this one, which is the Nuzlocke app. It just kind of lets us keep track of our encounters, where we get what on what routes. We've got a damage calculator. This is really important for fights because we can actually see how much health we're going to be taking off with each move. You could call this cheating, but honestly, with a Hardcore Fryinnlocke, this gives us a slight advantage. Of course, we got the Bulba Garden walkthrough. So we ended here at Chuck, and we're going to be going on to the next gym, which is Jasmine. And then that's it for this. We just have the Elden Ring punishment wheel and a Pokemon tier list that we stopped at the end of last stream. But anyways, Furret is a noodle. I love Furret. But yeah, so we just beat Chuck. We got to move on to Jasmine. But if you guys have never played Pokemon Heartgold Soul Silver, they have a really weird quirk about them in the fact that they try and open up the game at this point where we're at. So we just beat Chuck. His level was 31. Now we're moving on to Jasmine, who's the Steel Gym type leader, the 6th gym leader. Her level is 35. So you might be thinking, okay, logically, the next gym leader after Jasmine, the 7th gym leader, will be a higher level than 35. Actually, the level cap is 34. That's the other part of the hardcore rule set, is we are capped at the level of the next boss, 34. So if we make any Pokemon level 5 to fight, level 35 to fight Jasmine, those Pokemon can't fight Pryce. It's a really weird game. It makes sense because they try and open up the game. But it gives us a weird obstacle to encounter because now we have to take in a team that can fight Jasmine, and we have to train up an entirely different team that can take on Pryce, all while dealing with these guys in the middle. So it's going to be a bit of a weird one. And then after Pryce, the next level cap is 41. So we have to be really careful in the battles that we fight on our way to the different level caps. Because it's really important to stay within those bounds. Because like I said, if we get over that level cap, that Pokemon is not usable until this gym leader is beaten. If our Typhlosion is level 35, we can't use Typhlosion until Pryce is beaten after we beat Jasmine. So we've got kind of a backwards level cap, which is an odd one. So we have to plan ahead is what I'm basically saying to get ready for the rest of the game. So Jasmine's got 3 steel types, 1 in Steelix, and then 2 in Magnemites. The Magnemites should be okay. One of the Magnemites, the one she leads with, has Magnet Pull. Her secondary one has Sturdy. Sturdy's a bit annoying, but what we can do is we can kind of get some setup on these guys with something and lead into Steelix. He's very beefy, so we're going to be wanting someone who can deal special damage to him because his special defense is pretty lackluster. So we're probably going to be using Typhlosion or our Poliwag against this guy. Because they have pretty beefy special stats. And so we can go to Olivine right now. So we should fly there. But I think, I'm going to try it first. I think we can go fight Pryce now. Oh yeah, and all the Rocket admins have like laughably low level Pokemon because, again, they're trying to open up the game. And then after Pryce, it kind of takes a little bit of a jump. So we're gonna go see if we can take on Pryce right now, and beat him. And if we can beat him, then that's perfect because that gives us a whole slew of other Pokemon to be able to take Jasmine with. If you really want to try and do this game the pure way, get Jasmine's badge next. Then go for that. But I think we should be able to go take on Pryce. That's why we're at Ecruteak City here, is because Pryce is to the right here. Pryce is right. What the heck? Tons of exposition done. Thank you for bearing with me. I know it was a lot. But that is our fun little rule set that we've conjured up. I try not to use the fast forward as well, if I can help it. Rabbit Hikes, welcome in. Sorry that I bumped into you. Did I hurt you? Please don't cry. Here, take this. HMO 4. Is that Surf? No, that's... What is that? 4? I think that's Strength. Oh my god, Genus. Welcome in, Rabbit Hikes. I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody had a good day. A good Wednesday. We got a little bit of repels. Let's go buy some more real quick before we head to a different route. You joined us at the worst possible time. I'm kidding. I explained everything about this run, and now you joined. So I can explain it again in a moment here once I buy some repels. I have no power. Super high winds today. Oh my gosh. Please be careful. Oh no, I missed it all. Ooh. These repels are steep. We're not fighting other trainers, so we're not making a ton of money. Because we don't want to go over the level cap. At what point do you get Blue Eyes White Dragon? Welcome in, Zeke. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day, brother. Starlink and battery banks making it work for the day. Wow, that's insane. Well, stay safe. Stay protected. You still have heat? I hope. We got 40 centimeters of snow, Rabbit, which is like 15, 16 inches. Quite a bit. Quite a wee bit. So we can just skip that whole cave, which is hilarious. Once we kind of get to a battle, I'll go over the rule set for the Nuzlocke again, for anybody who's joining us slightly late, so you guys are all up to date on how the frick we play this game. Okay, so pause here for a moment. I'm going to quickly check what our battles are, because being prepared is your biggest help in this game. We could technically catch a Pokemon here, but there's nothing that really works for the Fryinnlocke, so we'll just avoid it for now. This Pokemaniac here is going to have a Nidorina and a Nidorino, and the hiker below is going to have a Dugtrio, a Geodude, and a Diglett. So who do we want? Who do we think our best bet is against? Probably the Pokemaniac. He's got 2 level 17s, though. So honestly, it's really nothing to worry about. Let's just put Buttfingle up here. Just been dude all day. No heat, but it's not that cold. I can plug in a space heater to my power bank if needed. It's keeping my fridge on right now. Fair enough. Inside, not dude. Okay, I see. Yeah, I was at work and we had all the snow come down, so just having to watch it all day at work was horrendous. Alright, so Pokemon Hardcore Fryinnlocke. I'll go over the rule set again. I'll be a bit quick about it this time. Basically, we are limited on the Pokemon we can catch. We can only catch the first Pokemon on each route, but since it's a Fryinnlocke, I've made it so we can only use fire types and Pokemon that are food related. The food relation is decided by chat and myself. It's a contributed effort. Food type Pokemon, food related Pokemon would be like this Pokemon that we're using here, who's a frog. So we can only catch the first Pokemon that we encounter on every route, and we can only catch specific types, or we can only use specific types of Pokemon. So we get around the fact of not being able to... We get around the fact of not having too many Pokemon to use by, instead of catching the first Pokemon on the routes, we just go until we can catch the right one. A little untrue to the challenge, but that's okay. Otherwise, this challenge would be kind of impossible. Not impossible, but a lot harder. We can't heal in battle, and we are playing on set mode, so when we kill a Pokemon just like that, the trainer immediately sends out their next Pokemon without giving us the option to do anything. So this just makes battling 10 times harder, which is very, very fun. It's the whole point of the game. Make it harder. We also have to nickname every single Pokemon we get. So that's why we got old Buttfingle here, putting in some work killing these Geodudes. But yeah, otherwise, there's no like mods or anything to the game. No, nothing crazy. We're just playing with a different rule set that makes everything a bit harder. So we're really, really going to be planning out as much as we possibly can. Because if we don't plan everything properly, it's going to be rough. Home of the what? Home of the Ninja. Interesting. So we can catch a free Gyarados, a free shiny Gyarados up north, if we want to as well. I'm just going to speed run through this. Rabbit, does it snow a ton there, or is it mostly just wind with some snow? Have you seen this guy with a black cape? He's been going back and forth between here and the Lake of Rage, saying strange radio waves are being transmitted. Who is he, I wonder? Indeed. I wonder where the strange radio waves could be. Oh, okay, bye, repel. So we have to go up north to find this guy with a black cape. Otherwise, we don't get access to the gym. Oh, Route 43. I forgot it's an entire route before the Lake of Rage. Okay, let me go to the next page here on the Wikipedia. Trainers. A camper. Wow, it's actually quite a big route. Okay, okay. But it doesn't look like there's too many mandatory Pokemon battles, which is nice. Sorry, I'm just looking at something. The Lake of Rage is so cool. You guys will see it in a moment. I apologize. I'm just looking at planning out a path for this route. We could get a Venonat, which is like a moth, if anybody eats moths. But that's about it. Not a whole lot else on this route. Okay, so let's continue here. In general, yes, a ton of snow. We are an exceptionally dry year this year. The higher elevations above 9K feet are getting snow right now. I'm around 6K. Okay. Wow. That's pretty high up. Oh, they just robbed my ass. Okay. I don't eat moths, but they are so cute. I love moths. They are adorable. Okay, let's turn our running shoes back on. If you don't know Pokemon games, movement around trainers attracts them to look in your direction. If they're not on a timer. So this guy, like, he has a chance to look down where we are, and he has a higher chance when we're running. Same with if we are doing that up here. I'm going to wait for this guy to turn around. There we go. And we should be at the Lake of Rage. Is that easy? Oh, yeah. Another big thing with Nuzlocks is when a Pokemon dies in a Nuzlocke, they die for good. You can't use them again. So we need to be very, very careful about everything we do. That's why we plan things out so meticulously with the run like this. Gyarados are angry. It's a bad omen. Okay, so there's a shiny Gyarados up here that we can catch. So let's put on a repel here. And let's get to work on catching this guy. It's going to probably take us a little while. So we'll throw Hot Dog in first. Because Hot Dog's an electric type. Gyarados is water flying. Hot Dog's going to be our best bet. I have this really cool moth stuffy from an artist I found at a con. I'll have to post a picture of it. Hell yeah. Cons are so fun. Alright, Gyarados. Yeah, sure. So this is a guaranteed shiny encounter. Let's see if we can't catch it. If it gets too risky, we'll just have to kill it. But I would prefer to catch it. Intimidate would be huge to have, actually. So shiny. Yeah. Bite. That's going to deal a decent amount of damage. Nice. We got the static paralysis. Okay. So we should be faster now. We shouldn't be in crit range. Thunder Punch shouldn't kill because it just lowered our attack by half. Let's Thunder Shock. Let's see what happens. As long as we don't crit, everything should be fine. Miker Day, what are you wearing? Welcome in. I'm wearing a maid outfit. We raised a bunch of money throughout the month of November for the charity event Movember. And one of the incentives was to make me wear a maid dress for the entire month. So we are wearing a maid dress for the entire month. But welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Let's see if we can't catch this feller. 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. Catch. Easy peasy. Very nice. Now, I'll leave it up to chat's discretion if we want to use a Gyarados, because I don't think you're really eating that. And it's not a fire type. They say that during past strife, Gyarados would appear and leave blazing ruins in its wake. Pretty cool. Give a nickname to the COD Gyarados? I mean, we have to. What do we name this guy, though? Chat, I'm open to options as well, if you guys have any recommendations for the name. I forgot that we have to name him. If I'm hungry enough, Gyarados is 100% food. I mean, we could say that he's food. I don't know. He's a fish. What kind of fish? He'd be kind of like... That's pretty fucked up looking Charizard. Welcome in, CC Man. I hope you're doing well. What's Gyarados most similar to? Nickname should be Onyx. I like that. I like that. All caps, just like the game would be. Onyx. That's funny. Nice. And we got the red scale. So we get that from killing him or beating him. Okay, so Lance is right here. I don't think we have to fight him or anything. I think that'd be kind of cruel of the game. Whoops. We don't have 900 potions. Well, my bad. Well, we'll use the one super potion we did have. There you go. Nice. We have these because I have cheats enabled to give myself the rare candies, because if I didn't have the rare candies, I'd be grinding levels, and it would be really annoying. We normally have these all gone and trashed. I must have just fat-fingered the button to install the cheats. I'll have to look at a past VOD on what items we had. I'm just going to save. I'm just a big save head. I don't know about you guys, but I feel safest when I'm saved. But let's talk to our boy Lance here. Runs legit because it's fun.
That red Gyarados wasn't acting right, as I feared. Somebody must have forced it to evolve. Did you come here because of the Wild Tales? You're Fryin, right? I'm Lance. I heard some rumbling, so I came to investigate. Saw the way you battled earlier, Fryin. I can tell that you're a trainer with considerable skill. If you don't mind, could you help me investigate? Excellent. Seems that the Lake of Rage's Magikarp are being forced to evolve. A mysterious radio broadcast coming from Mahogany is probably the cause. And that suspicious souvenir shop. I'll be waiting for you in Mahogany, Fryin.
My Lance. Okay, yeah, we're just going to fly there, too. We're going to follow suit. He sets a good example. Goth Hooters, take us away to Mahogany Town. Get a load of Mr. Joyful and Compassionate over here. Hell yeah. Dude, he's joy maxing. Be happy. Okay, we're going to run in here. We're going to heal up just to get our PP maxed out because I believe we have to go do a whole rocket segment. So, yeah, I think he's here. Cannoli, welcome in. Oh, just a souvenir shop. Nothing suspicious about it. No need to be alarmed. Goth Hooters, take us away. Please, Lord, put this on my tombstone. Lance.
Dragonite, Hyper Beam.
Just kill a guy. You're not living a Hyper Beam from Dragonite.
What took you so long, Fryin? Just as I thought, that strange radio signal is coming from here. Stairs are right here. Fryin, we should split up to check this place. I'll go first.
Oh, Lance, you're so dreamy. Redheads. Am I right, guys? Alright, so we've got a whole dungeon here. The Team Rocket HQ. Oh. Uh-oh. Sound the alarms. Hey, intruder alert. So every single time we go in front of one of these tombstones, I believe we are doing a trainer battle. Drowsy. So on the bright side, these fights should go by really quickly because we are super over-leveled compared to the Team Rockets. On the downside, we might get some unwanted XP that will lead to us possibly being over-leveled. So we have to be really smart. Less with, you know, the fights. I mean, we still have to be smart with the fights, but more so with the Pokemon that we're putting in on our rotation to get that passive experience. Because it doesn't seem like a lot, but it really, really starts to add up after you do like 15 fights in a row. And we can only go to level 34. We're 3 levels away on all of our Pokemon from level 34. So it's going to be a bit of a rough one. We just have to be smart with it. That is all. Did Lance not deactivate this shit? What the hell? Okay, whatever. Let's keep it going. Hot dog, you got this. We're just going to be sitting here spamming Thundershock. Chat, how are you guys? Everybody who came in recently, I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good day. Same goes to everybody who's been chilling here just the whole time. I don't pick favorites. I'm doing good. I had a good day today. It was pretty chill. Work was super slow, though. There was not a whole lot going on. I'd rather be doing something for 8 hours than nothing. I mean, I get paid to do nothing for 8 hours if there's nothing going on, but, like, still, I gotta be a busybody. I gotta be doing something. Final Pokemon of this grunt. Hopefully this is the final grunt, too. We need to get a better move than Thundershock. I'd take T-Bolt, man. T-Bolt would be really nice. Okay. Please no more. Nice. Okay. Oh no, my repel. Okay, so this thing's turned on. Its eyes are glowing red. You feel that somebody may be watching. So let's try and avoid the statues for now if we can. I don't know if we'll be able to, but we'll have to see. I think this fight is mandatory. The red switch is flashing in a suspicious manner. Will you press it? Yes. Better press it. Surveillance system is off. Perfect. Okay, we have a fight against a lab head here. Pardon me. This guy's gonna have some Magnemites, so let's make the smart decision. We're gonna switch into Weapon X. I have no idea why bro is level 25. Why is level X so low? Okay, no matter. We shall level him up right now before our next fight. And if anybody says rare candies are cheating, I mean, yes, they are. But you have to keep in mind, Pokemon get secret stat values from battling and killing other Pokemon in battle. So while we are cheating on our levels, we're missing out on some pretty valuable stat points that we could be seeing by fighting other Pokemon in the wild or trainer Pokemon. So you do have to keep that in mind. You'd think, that's probably not a big deal, but on some of those harder games, those 2 attack points can really matter.
This was once a ninja hideout. Traps took and found intruders like you.
Okay. You've got 3 Magnemites, buddy. Let's just get this over with. I'll speed these up. They're just gonna be quick little fights. It's not a big fight like a gym battle or anything. There's no real stakes with it, so. Look at that. Over just like that. Or we can make it take 5 minutes. And we didn't even need to get that. Whatever. I was like, maybe it's going to be like a key card or something. Nope. Okay, so this guy's off now. I believe we have to go to the left and then around, so we still do have 1 mandatory trainer battle, I believe. Unless this loops us around as well. That'd be nice. Ooh, a nugget. Very nice. This might. Aha! Okay, well, I don't want to touch that. That took me to the start! Oh my god. Alice Porter, welcome in. How's it going? It's been a hot minute since we've seen you. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good December. Good Christmas time. Okay, let's go down a floor. To the basement, 2nd floor. Hey, there's Lance. Yo, Klondike, welcome in.
Are you alright? The Pokemon are hurt and tired. Here, give them some of my medicine.
Hell yeah.
Fryin, let's give our best for Pokemon.
Okay, Lance, I love you. It's fucking cold. I hate the cold. Fair. Fun fact about Lance, when I played this game as a kid and you meet Lance and stuff, I never trusted him because in the Pokemon manga, Lance is like evil and fucked up. So it's kind of cool because I never trusted Lance whilst playing this Pokemon game just because of the Pokemon manga. Okay, so we've got another trainer here. I'm going to quickly just look at his team so we can kind of build our team around him. I actually don't know what's best because they don't really tell me what he's got. Might be Rattatas and a Zubat. Are you excited for Christmas? I am. I like Christmas time. I like Christmas movies. It's going to be nice and chill. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. Let's just put our goat hot dog in front again. I'm on a different browser, by the way. Fair enough. Which browser? It fucking cold. I hate the cold. I feel that, Kadi. The nice thing with the cold over the heat is if you're cold, you can always just put on more layers. With the heat, you strip and strip and strip, and then you have nothing left to strip, and you're still fucking hot. But the cold, you can always put on more layers. Zen? What's Zen? Nice. One shot the goal bat. Very, very nice. Good shit, hot dog. Very close to a level up, so we're going to have to start being a little bit careful with hot dog. It's Firefox based? Nice. Do you guys have a browser that you enjoy?
Brian, in order to unlock the door to the radio transmitter, you need the voice of a certain person. The name of the person is Petrol, the Team Rocket executive. I found out he's hiding in their leader's office. Unfortunately, though, that room is also protected with a password. Brian, we need the password to the leader's office first.
Are you going to battle him? My girlfriend smells like My girlfriend says I smell like wood and dirt, but a good way, like a man. I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Interesting. Nice, we got Snatch. Okay, do you guys have a favorite browser? And then follow-up question, do you guys have a favorite, like, smell? I like Campfire. This is like a Twitch first date question. What's your favorite browser?
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
She smells like my sugar addiction as a human, so you know. So does she smell like sugar or sweets? I don't know. Sometimes people have favorite browsers. I quite enjoy Opera. It's a pretty nice browser to use. Makes things pretty simple. But some people really like Google Chrome. Oh, nice crit, hot dog. Petrichor? What is that? He saw me. A Ditto? It only knows transform. Let's just fuck with it. Oh, you idiot. No! No! Fine. I'll go to Ampharos. How did I get paralyzed? Oh, body slam. Stupid. Shouldn't have even battled that guy. I have a feeling these are going to be electrodes. My favorite browser so far is Zen. I disliked Opera. It had bloat. Chrome didn't even have enough. Vivaldi was nice, but Zen is like Vivaldi, but better. Every weak point Viv has, Zen makes better. See, this is why I ask these questions. I use whatever the fuck is available to me as my browser. Fair enough. Let's go chatting first here. The smell after rain. Ooh, okay. Good smell. Good pick. The reason I'm just cautious here with these Pokeballs is I know... I'm pretty sure there's like a Team Rocket base in this game where they have Pokeballs that once you click on them, it turns out they're actually like Voltorbs or Electrodes or something. So I just want to be careful. I hear Brave is good, but I've never tried it. See, there's the Electrodes. Yeah, I really like Campfire. Campfire's a really nice smell. Really yummy. I'm just being careful here. They like... Okay. They like to stick grunts over here. Okay, I'm gonna switch up to Weapon X here. Smell of browned butter? Ooh. I don't think I've ever really smelt that proper. I do not have a fave smell. Fair. Yeah, I've never tried Brave as well, Klondike. I kind of want to, but once I switched to Opera, I was like, yeah, Opera's fine. Weapon X being level 30 is nice here. Get some XP, but it's not too scary. Any smell for like food is very yummy. Very good. Okay, so we can't get in there yet. We'll have to come back later. Maybe we can get in there. I'm a little confused on the layout now. I'm not gonna lie. I'll keep it a stack with you guys. It's nutty and complex. Very delicious and tasty. Put in baked goods or on a pasta. Interesting. Needs 2 passwords to open. Oh my god. What was I gonna say? My mom makes these bomb-ass banana bread chocolate chip muffins. Oh my god. Those are amazing. And the smell. Ugh. Chocolate chip cookies last night. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. That sounds delicious. It was very yum. I was very, very... whenever she makes them, I'm like, that is perfect. I should have known. These guys are tanky. Oh, we just crit and killed them in one shot. I don't know if what we're supposed to do here now. I make chocolate chip banana bread too, with Greek yogurt, so it's super moist too. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, Gloom's getting one shot there. Slowpoke tail. Okay, let's see if we got all of the passwords. Raticate tail and Slowpoke tail. I'll have to do a good baking stream for some of these nice recipes that I really enjoy. It's in his name to cook. I know. It's just... We don't actually have to fight him. Okay. Spammo!
Ugh, so you're messing with them again. You must really like Team Rocket so much. Tell me, who was the guy in the cape who used Dragon-type Pokemon? My Pokemon were no match at all. I don't care that I lost. It's what he said that bothers me. He told me that I don't love and trust my Pokemon enough. I'm furious that I lost to a bleeding heart like him. I don't have the time for the likes of you.
I thought we had to fight this guy. And my Pokemon team isn't the strongest right now, so I was a little worried. You okay, scared maid? Yeah, I was a little scared. I have a super sensitive sense of smell, so I could talk about this for too long. So you have a rabbit smell? Yes. Fitting, fitting. I'm just gonna cheat, guys. I ain't gonna lie. I know we had a handful of super potions, but when I accidentally fat-fingered the button to give me a bunch of items, it gave me a bunch of stuff, sadly. Who would have seen that coming? Pan cheats, W-Pan. True, Klondike, true. I don't know if we actually have to fight this guy in the next room here, but I'm not taking my chances. The team's going to be fully healed here. Okay. This should be fine then. I think we're going to lead with lunch here. Tummy Yum Yum. I think I said that right. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well and having a good day. We're going to lead with lunch here because lunch knows extrasensory, which is an insane psychic type move to be having this early in the game. And we got this dude from an egg. Alright, open up the door. There's the man, Giovanni.
We've been waiting for you. So, you're Fryin. Me? You don't know who I am? It is me, Giovanni, the majestic Giovanni himself. Huh? I don't sound anything like Giovanni? I don't even look like Giovanni. How come? I've worked so hard to mimic him. I am Team Rocket Executive. You must be trying to sneak into the radio transmitter room. Well, that's not going to happen. That room is protected with a special password. The password is Hail Giovanni. Surprised to hear it from me? Knowing the password won't help you, though. The door won't open unless I say the password. It only reacts to my voice. Alright, Petrol, you're getting the shit kicked out of you. Nimby, welcome in. Togekiss the cutie. True. You were playing Control? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's sweet. We were talking about Control while Nimby was streaming the Game Awards. Pretty sweet to see you playing it. How are you liking the game so far? If you're here, I know you're probably streaming pretty damn soon yourself, so I'll probably have to go bother you in your chat to get my answer. But who knows? Thank you for the shout out as well, Kondak. Since this game has some, this fight has some stakes, we'll play it out. We're not going to speed it up. But lunch should be able to carry us through. Dinner! Not yet. Not yet. This is lunch. Once we evolve lunch, we'll have dinner. Okay, his final Pokemon. Hey, you're good. Okay, I don't think Lunch evolves. Lunch can evolve, we just can't do it till post-game, sadly. We need a shiny stone, and we can't get that until the game is over. I'm gonna quickly look at something here. We have a much higher special attack stat. Headbutt has a slightly lower power, but it does get the stab boost. I still think Extra Sensory is the best move to use here. So let's go for that as well. Hyper Fang. We might be dead. We might be dead. Never mind. We did get the flinch, sadly. Dude. Oh my god, Hyper Fang does so much damage. You may be over leveled. I mean, true, but he's outspeeding me. And we only did half of his health with the Extra Sensory. I'm gonna take a look at our dumb rat. True. 66, 43, 51, 57, 38, 51. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hard switch into Hot Dog here. Hopefully he Hyper Fangs and gets a static proc. And then we will have him outsped and we can just finish him off. Okay, no static proc, sadly. No crit, please. Static proc, no crit. Very nice. You love to see it. Thunder Shock, stab, might kill. Oh my god. See, this, like, normal type Pokemon, people kind of shit on them, but they're beefy. They're tough. Because they only have one weakness. They're neutral against everything else. They're immune to an entire type. And their moves are just, like, neutral effectiveness against everything. So, like, it doesn't sound like anything, but when you can hit everything for neutral, just with, like, crazy stab, they're scary. Since disbanding Team Rocket 3 years ago, our Giovanni has been missing. But we are certain he's been waiting for the right time for our revival. Losing to you won't change the fact that you are unable to get in a radio transmitter room. You need my voice to unlock it. Idiot. And the Murkrow's following him?
Hey, Giovanni.
Okay, now we gotta go catch the Murkrow. God damn it. I'll be at a loss if I gamble all. Should I? Should I gamble all? Ooh. Maybe I'll have more points than Buzzer.
Password Hail Giovanni.
Gamble all right now. I'd make you do it for me if I could. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah, we get it, buddy. I go up this way, right? Yeah. Dude, that's insane luck. Lewis, welcome in. Unfortunate on the loss there, buddy. Ariana? Oh, shit. I didn't know we had a battle right here. It's a double battle.
Who do I have in the lead? Togetic? That's okay. I'm just looking at what she's got for a team here. It's a little scary, I ain't gonna lie. Lewis, how are you doing? How has Deltarune been treating you? Where did you end up leaving off last stream? Has anyone ever beat all of their Panbucks? Or bet all their Panbucks and won aside from Pan? Lots of people have. It's just that, like, they gamble all and then they get, like, 0. And then they have such a small amount that when they gamble all, they win, like, 7. So, has anyone gambled all? See? Whoa! Huge win for Toby. Okay. Also, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everybody's having a good night and a good week. Chat, Ariana kind of a baddie. Lol, Klondike. Made it to Gerson's study and left there. Hell yeah. It was a short stream. What do you think of old Gerson so far? No, Rabbit. Alright, since everybody's doing it, it's only fitting if I win. Fuck, I do that every time. No! No! Klondike, slide me. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Klondike. No. Do me now. Give me my points back. Give me my 20 million back. I fucking love Gerson. He's got to be my favorite character so far. Gerson is goated. Gerson is one of the best characters in the entire game. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie about that. All right, go Buttfingle. Deal with these guys. Dragonite used Thunder. Should I get Rain Dance going so that the Dragonite has Thunder online? How do you get Panbucks? Panbucks are just acquired over time through stream elements. They are not tied to, whatchamacallit, pancakes. Very, very different. Buttfingle use Surf. Let's go. Buttfingle, my goat. Carry us to victory. Okay, maybe do a little bit more than that, buddy. I've exclusively lost mine thus far. Alright, this fucking Arbok is annoying. I mean, Probot. Oh my god, welcome in. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. We got a whole crowd in today. Very nice to see. I hope everybody's doing well. IB Probot, how's the Kirby coming? Very fun, very exciting. You get a certain amount of Panbucks. He hit the Thunder through paralysis through the 30% miss chance. Oh my god. Good shit. Whatever. Almost done. That's so exciting, dude. That's so sweet. I'm sorry. I've been lacking. I gotta watch your fucking your PVZGW video still. Plants vs. Zombies. Which Kirby? I'm very tempted to play the new one. Probot, I believe, is doing Kirby's Epic Yarn, which is on the Wii. Goated game. The new Kirby is... Which one's that one? That's the one where he can become, like, car and shit, right? That one looks pretty sweet, too. I've definitely got to play that one. Good shit, Buttfingle. We hit those. My goat. Vending machine Kirby. Yeah. Kibi. Alright, Buttfingle, you're level 32. Buttfingle, you want to learn Mud Shot? Buttfingle, start digging in his butt. Shoot some mud out of there. I'm sorry. Nah, your moveset's pretty solid, buddy. Grimer. Oh, God. Okay, I don't know who the fly's going to be hitting from Dragonite here. So we'll see. She withdrew her Murkrow and sent out a Gloom. Interesting. Is she gonna just... Okay. I thought she was switching Gloom into a fucking super effective fly. That would have killed me. That would have been so funny. That's my goat right there. Thank you, Buttfingle. Okay, so she's probably gonna be trying to do a Grass type move on good old Buttfingle here. So we'll predict the AI and switch into our Grass type. Oh my god. It's tough being this smart, guys. Nothing. So when do we eat Dragonite? Dragonite's not on our team. This is Lance. I'm gonna hit you with a Hypnosis. I played Kirby's Return to Dreamland last. Nice. My question still stands. Imagine you're Lance and you're like your doubles partner just starts eating your Pokemon. Sad day for Gloom. All the Kirby games are so good, dude. Okay, Murkrow to finish things off. I'm a little spooked with him. We're going to swap into Goth Hooters here. Hopefully outspeed on the next turn if Dragonite doesn't just kill it with something here. Wow, no flying type move on the Murkrow maybe? It knows Wing Attack. Oh my god, Dragonite. Lance is out for blood with this thing, dude. Holy shit. Kirby's just a good franchise with little to no failure. Yeah, fair. It's honestly kind of hard to make a bad Kirby game, but the fact that they've been making nothing but good Kirby games is what's sweet. I want 100% Squeak Squad or Superstar sometime. Hell yeah, you have to do that for sure. Sorry, Fryan, I saw how well you were doing, so I just hung back. Now all that there's left to do is turn off that odd radio signal. Can you heal me, Lance? You should play Dome Keeper. It's very fun. What that? It's this machine that's causing all the problems. I don't see a switch on it. We have no choice. We have to make all the electrode faint. That should stop this machine from transmitting that strange signal. It's no fault of the electrode, so it makes me feel sad. Fine, let's split the job. Okay, Papa. Get the fuck out of here. My bad. Do these guys... I think these guys know Explode is the problem. They don't. That's pretty epic. We're going to be having ads in about 3 minutes, just as a heads up, guys. It's me, Ms. Morning. I changed my account. Oh, welcome back. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I was wondering. I got a random follow from Pickled Zombie when I was offline, so I was like, I wonder where that came from. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, these guys don't know Explode. I don't know what our best bet is here. Maybe just Weapon X. Maybe even Hot Dog. Probably just Weapon X. All honestly. Let me do a quick little damage calc here, though. Electrode. I don't know, dude. Never mind. I can't fight these guys on the damage calculator. All right, we just had to frickin' hope for the best, I guess. Wish me luck, chat. How are you doing, though? How was your week? How was your weekend? I didn't catch you on the Monday stream, so I hope you're doing well. Luck wish. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Spark. So these guys are faster. It's a little worrying. Let's see how much damage they do with this Spark. That's not nothing to scrounge at, you know? And we only do half health. Oh! This is why we use Quick Attack. I'm good. It was a Monday. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. So we just have to do that 2 more times. No pressure. Gonna heal up, though. We do have ads in about 1.5 minutes here, so I do apologize if anybody is here with no sub. Mostly you, Pickled Zombie. But anybody else lurking, we do 3 minutes of ads every hour. So just keep an eye out. The ads may be starting. I will be pausing. I do have to run to the washroom. So you shouldn't miss anything exciting. Oh, shit. It knows rollout. I forgot. Okay, okay. We're fine still. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Last one. No weird shenanigans game, please. Just let me crit for once or something. Whatever. I'll take it. Alright, the radio tower seems to be dealt with. Lance. Lance probably scalped those poor things. I heard Mushroom and pictured you leaving to headbang. I'm not a big mosh head. Not a big headbanger or nothing. Again, I've never really been to concerts though, so.
That odd signal has finally stopped. The lake should be back to normal. You're the best. Let me thank you on behalf of all the Pokemon. Oh, yes, you should take this. Found it here, but I don't have any need for it.
I got HMO5.
Which is rock climb?
That's Whirlpool. You fucking idiot. Teach it to a Pokemon to get across wild water. But keep this in mind. You can use that out of battle only with the badge from Mahogany Gym. Fryin, a journey to becoming the Pokemon champion is long and difficult. Knowing that, will you keep going? I see. No, you're right. If you would give up that easily, you would have never chased that dream in the first place. I look forward to seeing you again.
Hell yeah. Wait, never? Not really. I've been to like mini concerts. Like the biggest one I went to had like 20-ish people, but that was mostly to support my friend rather than go to a concert for a band that I enjoyed. But yeah, no deaths. Isn't that hype, CC man? Okay, we've got ads here, so we'll pause. I'm gonna run to the washroom. I'll leave you guys with the goated music, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes here.
Alright, I'm back.
No, piss cam.
I'm sorry. Not yet.
Hold on, he said yet. Clip that. Thank you for the hydrate, Nimby. Dog, you're streaming. Someone tell him to stop hydrating me while you're streaming. What did I miss? Check my Powerball ticket. Okay, not too much. All right. Perfect. So that was the Team Rocket hideout. So we actually have access to the gym now, which is a nice type gym. So let's heal up. Let's take a quick little look on... Guys, I'll show you guys how to fish, okay? Never mind. We'll take a quick little look what our gym is going to be looking like here. What we're going to have to... There's a cooldown pan. Whatever. Who we're going to be fighting and what we have to fight on our way to fight the gym leader, Pryce. And we also do have to do a little bit of planning here as well, because with Pryce now, he's level 34. But if we use some Pokemon and they level up to level 35, then we can't use them to face Jasmine. So we have to think a little wisely about what we're going to be doing here now. Whoops. Give me a quick second here. I just want to make sure I can load up my data here. Windows error. Shut up. You didn't hear that. It wasn't an error. It wasn't an error. Export party. I know, I get it. I know, I get it. Import that. I'm importing my game data onto this website so I can have a reliable damage calculator that is able to... I can pair my Pokemon up against other Pokemon in the game. So I'll switch cameras now. Let me open Pokemon on the DS back up so we can at least have some background noise here for a moment. Just bear with me. I apologize, guys. Oh, whoops. Okay, perfect. Let's jump back to the main screen here now. So what I was doing was I was importing all of my Pokemon into this nifty and super fun damage calculator. So how this works is I just click on one of my Pokemon, my Quilava, level 31, and then I can come over here and I can choose all the Pokemon in all of Heart Gold, Soul Silver. So if I want to know what this next gym leader's got, his name's Pryce, if I want to know how my Quilava pairs up against his Piloswine, I can actually come into the damage calculator, type out Piloswine, it shows me the different versions in the game, and then I can pair my Pokemon up. And it shows me up here how effective my moves are versus his moves against me. So if I use Flame Wheel with Quilava, we have a 67.8% chance to 3-hit KO his Piloswine. But his Piloswine has Mud Bomb and has a guaranteed 2-hit KO against our Quilava. So Quilava is not the right one to use here. So it's actually pretty interesting because this is where the Hardcore Fryinnlocke really starts to set root. So far, I'm priding myself on us being deathless in the run. We haven't lost a single Pokemon that we've caught, which is really, really nice. However, as we get further into the game, it gets harder and harder to keep Pokemon alive. So we need to do these planning stages before we, lose too many Pokemon and the game becomes too hard. So let's take a quick little look at his Piloswine, because that's his ace. We're gonna plan how we're gonna beat Piloswine, and we're gonna work backwards from that. So Piloswine is an ice ground type, which means be a real man, use Temple OS. Our best bet against Piloswine is to use a water type. Poliwhirl has a guaranteed 2-hit KO. The closest thing Piloswine has is a guaranteed 3-hit KO. So I think what we'll probably do, what we'll have to do, is get Poliwhirl in safely, but we can't really do that against Dugong and Seal. So we need to take them out And then we need to have a safe swap into Poliwhirl. And we can do that a couple different ways. But our best bet is to sleep with Poliwhirl, with Hypnosis. Or using Execute and using Hypnosis on him. Now, the problem is, if we use Execute against any of his Pokemon, they're going to have a really easy time killing us. Because they deal insane damage. Guaranteed one-hit KO. Guaranteed one-hit KO. So, Execute might not be the way to go. Do we have other options we can do? Like, are we okay to lose some Pokemon? That is a question we kind of start after asking ourselves. Farfetch'd, what do you have? You have Fly, Knockoff, Aerial Ace, Swords Dance. What a set, dog. I could lead Ampharos against his Seal, and we have a one-hit KO with Thunder Punch. We have a guaranteed... No, we have a 95.7% chance to two-hit KO with Thunder Punch. So what we could do is we could lead Ampharos, Thunder Punch the Seal, Thunder Punch the Dugong, and then paralyze the Dugong, switch into Poliwhirl, and have Poliwhirl go attack Piloswine here. That might be the play. He's going to have potions, but he'll waste a turn potioning. Okay, let's do that. That's our plan. Yeah, Spamo. Shut your yap there, buddy. Welcome in, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day. I'm just seeing how we have to do this gym here. Let's just see what the first room's like. Oh, sorry. I was on the wrong screen. Spam will get back into the game and be his rival. True. Aha. Pushing the blocks. I didn't say anything, bro. You said enough. Okay, we're going to have to fight one of these trainers. Let's see who the lesser of the two evils is to fight. Probably the Swinub. Probably the Swinubs. So let's put Buttfingle in first here. Yeah, I sure hope you lose, Pan. Thank you. Much appreciated. Glad I could stop in and say hi. I'll try to be here Friday. I'm old and 9 is past my bedtime. All good. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the night. And yeah, hopefully we can see you on the Friday. We'll be playing Elden Ring on Friday. So a very, very majorly different game from this current one. But thank you just so much for joining us. Thank you for the follow as well. I really appreciate that. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the night. Ooh, yeah. We're close to the end of Elden Ring as well. So it'll be exciting. We've got some pretty tough fights ahead of us. Melania being one of them. All right, that was easy. He dies a lot. I don't die a lot. I actually kill my bad guys pretty darn quickly. Lies. Shut up. Melania's gonna be a breeze. That's what I'm saying. How do we do this room? Oh, we wasted time fighting that dude. We gotta fight this girl. I should have looked at the layout. Actually, wait. We might be able to get away with this. Yeah. We're fine. We're fine. We bing chillin'. Okay. Let's see how we have to work out this puzzle in our heads. Okay. So we'll go up to the right, down to the left, to the right, to the... What the heck? What the heck? My brain hurts. If I push that there... And then can I push those into the wall? Oh, I see. It's Baba all over again. True. I think we can get away without fighting any trainers in this gym. Or sorry, in this room. Wait, I might have messed up. Hold on, chat. Let him cook. There's no shot I get stuck on a ice puzzle made for babies, right? Hold on. Let me think about this. You've done it before? Let me think about this. I have to battle everybody to beat this room, is what it's telling me. Okay. Let's see. Seal, Dugong, Seal, Shell. Okay. Sadly, we will have to battle everybody, so Hot Dog is going to be the star of this room because everybody uses ice and water types here. Let's reset the room, though. Pardon me. Prediction started. Does he lose a Pokemon this stream? Oh my gosh. Now you're making the stakes so high. I think I do that. And then it tells me to go here. Bro, you can't go to sleep. Okay. Then I go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. I think. Now we can't move that back up. What? What the heck? Guys, I'm just thinking about this one a little bit hard here. I'm thinking about it. I figured it out. Okay, now that it's a solved equation, let's go heal up our PP. I know we're full health on our Pokemon here, but we gotta get our PP back, and then we will take on the boss, Pryce, and we will employ our wonderful technique of Ampharos, switch into Poliwhirl. Look the other way. Nice. And then we can just... Okay. Perfect. Chat, I'm gonna be honest, for people who gamble, you suck at it. No one voted against me or voted other than me. Okay, chill out. Chat's kind of chill right now. Is there anything that we can give to our boy Poliwhirl that will make things easier for him? It doesn't look like it. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, we just gotta kind of send it here. I can use my rare candies to make everybody a higher level. So I'm going to make Buttfingle a higher level. He's gonna be level 34. Because 34 is our max level for this fight, and I don't think he'll be helping us too much with Jasmine. I'm gonna raise everybody else to 33. Just in case I need to pivot, I have a little extra health here on some of my Pokemon. I should have taken some different Pokemon. Because, like, my 3 flying types are going to be... Or my 2 flying types and my grass type are going to be a little susceptible to this gym. What are you guys trying to learn here? Worry seed. Seed that causes worry on its planted on the foe. It prevents sleep by making the ability insomnia. Nah. And I don't know who's going to be particularly helpful with, what's her face? Jasmine. So I want to keep everybody at a little bit of a lower power level in case we get too much XP and over level in her gym, because I believe some fights will be mandatory. There's a very slim chance that we could just get wiped here. So we shall see how it goes. This is battle with gym leader number 6, properly number 7. But since the game lets you do it in any order, we're going to be taking him on because he has a lower level cap. Pryce. Let's see how it goes.
Pokemon have many experiences in their lives, just like we do. I, too, have seen and suffered much in my life. Since I am your elder, let me show you what I mean. I've been training Pokemon since before you were born. I do not lose easily. I, Pryce, the Winter Trainer, shall demonstrate my power.
Weapon X is going to cook here. Unfortunately, Weapon X is probably not going to see the light of day because all of his Pokemon have a type advantage over Weapon X. We're going to be leading Ampharos, and we are going to Thunder Punch, one-hit KO this seal. If the damage calc was correct, this should one-hit KO. Perfect. Now we're leading into his Dugong. I believe with his Dugong, we won't one-hit kill, which is fine. That's what we want. We should, I believe, two-hit kill. Let me see. Thunder Punch is a guaranteed two-hit kill. That's Piloswine. Okay. Pivot. Change plans. He's probably going to be using a ground attack. His Mud Bomb can triple OHKO. Or triple 3-hit KO. That's the word I'm looking for. Maybe we... What's his attack stat? We could -1 it. If we -1 it... the only thing that matters is Mud Bomb. Okay, so if we hard switch into Poliwhirl, what are we looking at for taking damage? Not a whole bunch. Okay. Now it gets tough. His best move against Poliwhirl is still Mud Bomb, so I might want to like fake a pivot and go into execute into chat. But if he locks in any ice move, he guarantee kills chat. This is rough. This is really, really rough. Because we could switch into one of our flyers. But the problem is, if we switch into our flyers and he crits, they're just dead. Our best bet is to switch into Togetic. And the reason why we want to switch into one of our flyers is because he's probably locking in a ground type move here. Which the ground type move is going to be doing the most damage to Poliwhirl, sadly. But his ice type moves don't do a whole lot, such as Ice Fang or Blizzard. If we can get a free switch in on Poliwhirl, Either he misses the blizzard or he hits us with the blizzard, but it doesn't do too much, or the ice fang. That's better than tanking a mud bomb to the face, because mud bomb is guaranteed 3-hit KO. I think we do outspeed though, so like we can just kind of gamba. Anything's a gamba, really. Let's just go butt fingle and fingers crossed, pray it works out, you know? So no crit there. Very scary, though. If he crits, I believe we die. So we need to be cautious and think about the crit. Hopefully we can get a nice crit here. No crit? He heals. What does he have? I didn't realize. He sets up hail. Okay. 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 A free turn. The AI might potion here. What ability do you have? You have Snow Cloak. Ugh. Snow Cloak raises the Piloswine's evasiveness in hail. It might be good to go for Rain Dance. Or maybe even a Hypnosis. What item do I have on Poliwhirl? Nothing. Awesome. I'm a genius. Do I go for the Hypnosis? Do I risk it on the Hypnosis here? Because if he Mud Bomb crits, he'll kill us. If he goes for Blizzard, it's guaranteed to hit, but it doesn't do more damage. So he's probably going to lock in Mud Bomb. If Mud Bomb's the next move, we have... I think we're guaranteed dead in 2 turns. I think we have to just go for Surf and hope for the best. If we hit another Surf, he's probably going to heal. And then we'll have another free 2 turns. The hail is just kind of being annoying. I say we lock in Surf. We either kill with crit or we don't. We either die to crit or we don't. If we don't kill with crit, he takes a turn to heal. And when we get probably 2 free turns with Surf. And we run out the hail timer, which I think is going to be 5 turns. So that was 1. This is 4. So Buttfingle, hit him with a Surf. Let's see what happens. Mud Bomb. No crit. Lowers our accuracy. Hail continues to fall. We're going to get buffeted by the hail here. Buttfingle is buffeted by the hail. That did... what was that? That was 6 damage. If we hit this Surf, we should be fine. Yeah, so he's going to heal. Oh, full health, dude. Oh, a crit there would have been really nice. Okay, we take 6 damage from hail here. Go to 13. Surf, one more time. It hits. It hits. This will kill. Oh my god. Piloswine fainted. Buttfingle 582. Hail continues to fall. We're going to take 6 more points of damage here. We're going to go down to 7. Okay. Dugong comes out. He's the last Pokemon for Pryce. We have to just hard swap into something. What do we think he's most likely to go for? He's probably going to go for Aurora Beam. We actually... Sorry, I know the sound is really annoying. I think our best bet's just to go into Ampharos. and just see what we can get out of this. Ice Shard. Ooh. Lowering our speed, I believe. The hail stopped. That's perfect. So what ability does Dugong have? Thick Fat. So fire and grass type attacks, I believe. Maybe fire and ice. So let's get a Thunder Wave on. Let's just paralyze this thing. If we can paralyze this, our chances of winning double. Nice. Thunder Wave locked in. Now let's see. On Ampharos, our best attack is going to be Thunder Punch. It should be a 2-hit KO. Because we're level 33. So it should be a guaranteed 2-hit KO. So we'll lock in Thunder Punch. It would be so nice if this guy gets full paralysis this turn. Huge hot dog. Aurora Beam count. That's okay. That's okay. We don't die to crit. Nice. Willow is my middle name. Willow is flexible, not easily broken. I'm not giving up yet. I didn't know his middle name was Willow. That's the Pryce fight. Holy fuck. That was too stressful. For no reason. That Piloswine switch really made messed up my plans a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, and we get Discharge, which may also cause paralysis. It strikes all Pokemon. We'll take that over Thundershock any day, dude. Any day. 40 base power increase.
Seems as if my luck has run out.
Discharge? Hold on. Yeah. We got the Glacier Badge.
That badge will raise the special stats of Pokemon. It also lets your Pokemon use the Whirlpool to get access to get across real whirlpools. And this is a gift from me.
Yay! German midterm tomorrow. I'm so fucked. You got this, dog. Bratwurst. I believe in you. Believe in the me that believes in the you, Cannoli. Easy win. I'm so glad you won. Not. Spamo, no! I guess you are my rival. What else would I have expected from a fucker like you? Oops, that's the wrong one. Let me see real quick. So once we beat him, we go back to Goldenrod City. Okay. So let's go heal up. Spamo should sumo wrestle with Spamo IRL. What the heck are you talking about, Godback?
What the hell are you even talking about?
Pan should. Names. Fair. Alright. That was a good little prize fight. We had a couple of hiccups, but nothing that's too bad. Let's go to Olivine City, and we can start mentally preparing for Jasmine. I've evolved beyond the person I was a minute before. Little by little, I advance a bit further with each turn. That's how a drill works. Goated. I keep getting Simone edits on my For You page. I believe we have to go to the top of the lighthouse. Can we see her if she's up there? No. Let me open up the walkthrough here. Let me jump back and see what we got to do here. Return to the Olivine Lighthouse, take the elevator to the top floor, and deliver the secret potion to Jasmine. Oh, I think we had to talk to her first. Okay, let me, yeah, I think we have to fight some doofuses in here. Because I think the elevator's broken. Going up to the light room. Never mind. Sumo wrestling is kind of sweet, dude.
You've arrived at the light room.
Hello, Jasmine. Oh, but it's locked. I see. It's been long enough. I have an announcement to declare at the end of the stream. What is it? Just say it right now. Stream is not at its end. Say it now. Oh, I thought I was gonna have to battle that guy. I need to wait for dramatic effect. What if I just end stream randomly? You have to make your moments, Klondike. You can't wait for them. Okay, so this guy's got a knock towel, so this should be quick work. This shit ain't dramatic enough. I'm just gonna end stream, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. Oh, fuck. I didn't want to give you my phone number. What the hell? What do you got, dude? You got a Poliwag and a Poliwhirl. Okay. Amphalos is gonna make a very quick work of you. I'm just gonna try and rip through this shit as fast as I can because this is kind of just a boring-ass dungeon. Bro, everybody want my phone number. Okay, this lass has a Meryl. How is this not the right way? What? Oh, I have to go through this doorway. Let's go. This is actually kind of cool. What Ampharos doing to you back there? Whoa. Ampharos kind of freaky with it. So either fight this dude or a balding man. What floor are we on? 5? What? After this stream, voting for the Pan Awards will be in effect. Ooh, that's exciting. You should have waited for dramatic effect, dude. All right, Jasmine.
This Pokemon always kept us still late at night, but it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air.
I'm gonna explode you.
I understand that there's a wonderful pharmacy in Zionwood, but that's across the sea, and I can't leave Amphium unattended. Get out!
We don't have it. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna fly to the pharmacy. Whoa. I can run now. Dude, the lag in this area is so bad. Don't explode me.
Huh? Any medicine? Pokemon appear to be fine. Something worrying you? The lighthouse Pokemon is in trouble? I got it. This ought to do the trick.
Yay! Don't do that.
My secret potion is a tad too strong. I only offer it in an emergency.
Thanks, Schlog. Whoever you are. Goth Hooters. Take me away. We really got to make sure our Farfetch stays alive, because if that bro dies, we got no more flyers.
Jasmine, I've got that secret potion you asked for.
Will that medicine cure Amphi?
Yes.
Oh, please don't be offended. Amphi will not take anything from anyone but me. Amphi, how are you feeling?
Palulu, palulu. Did they add any new electric types besides Ampharos this game? They put Lantern in, right? Or no, that's Gen 3. I'd have to look at the Pokedex. I'm curious because I feel like making Jasmine the electric type gym leader would have been better than making her the steel type, because she doesn't even get any new steel types besides Steelix.
Baboa! Sorry to have kept you waiting. We finally opened the Safari Zone. Do you know where it is? You know that gate inside the cavern in Cianwood City? If you go through there and walk for a short while, you should see the Safari Zone. We're a little out of the way, but please come visit.
Thanks, Baboa. I don't want my mother. Okay, let's heal up. And then let's go take on this gym. And then that's going to be 2 gyms in one day.
Talk about progress.
They're very close to each other, so. Okay, let's take a quick little look here. I beat Petrol. Done. I beat Executive Ariana. Done. I beat Pryce. Done. Epic. The last person for me to beat in this area is Jasmine, and she's got a decent looking team. So let's take a quick little look, chat, at the gym that she has available. She's got Magnemites and a Steelix, and apparently no trainers. She has 2 trainers. Look at this gym. Look at this weak-ass gym. Shitty-ass gym. Olivine gym. So what do the trainers got here? It's not telling me anything about the trainers. The gym features neither puzzles to solve nor gym trainers to defeat, allowing challengers to reach the gym leader immediately. Oh. What a shithole gym, dude. Okay. So she's got a Steelix, 2 Magnemites. The Magnemites should be easy. Apparently they only have magnet pull, according to this thing. But if I go here, Magnemite, Leader Jasmine, I think one of them actually has Sturdy. Yeah, one of them has Sturdy. Whoa, Buzzer Food, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Anyways, hello, my favorite streamer. How you doing, Buzzer? I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you had a good Wednesday. Steelix, what do you have, honestly, that would be scary? We can just 2-hit KO with Poliwhirl. Welcome in the food of Buzzers. True. How was your Wednesday? How are things going? You still super swamped, super busy? Guys, I'm gonna just freeball this shit. We're gonna be leading Weapon X. And then we're gonna be following it up with Buttfingle. Let's not complicate it, guys. It's gonna be simple. Oh, wrong screen. Frick, I'm so used to hitting gaming. What the heck? It's slowing down? That's not bad. I believe Weapon X evolves at pretty soon here. An inferno of scarlet flames washes over all Pokemon in battle. It may also inflict burns. Let's get rid of Leer, dog. It's funny how you and Cream play this game completely differently, but take one stream to do one gym. Is Cream playing through Heart Gold right now? One's playing a gambling version. Gambling version of Emerald. What does that mean? I think it's Emerald. Let's get everybody to the max level for this gym, which is 35. Just so if we need to pivot, we have the options. I don't think we'll need it, but... Okay. Attacks are D20s. Pokemon are captured by gambling. You have to go to gamble to get your Pokemon damages, the dice roll, etc., etc. Interesting. That's pretty fun. Well, we might be taking on a second gym for the stream. First time that we've ever done 2 gyms, but I knew you'd come here. Thank you for helping the gym leader, but battle's a separate matter. Go for it.
I know how capable you are from the lighthouse. It's time you showed that side of yourself to Jasmine. Good luck.
All right, Jasmine. Get ready to taste my Philly.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like the fan spin-offs of Pokemon games. I like any spin-off that like switches up what Pokemon you can use, stuff like that. Those are always very fun. Fry, I have a diddle. What's up? Let her rip. Okay, we're gonna hit Flame Wheel here. What's hard, long, brown, and sticky? A stick. Try me again, Buster. Okay, so I feel like she's probably going to send in Steelix here. Yeah. No, me. Alright, that's a bit of a weird one. Steelix knows Rock Throw and Iron Tail. Is Rock Throw physical? I don't think so. It is. But it's not a contact move. Sorry. That's very different. So against my Quilava, it's gonna definitely go for a Rock Throw. So we could swap in... Execute, and then it's gonna outspeed, which is hilarious. And then we could set up Reflect or something. Yeah, so let's hard switch here into chat. Pan, I forget, what's your favorite anime? Probably One Piece, if I had to pick. I don't know, that's not good. Favorite anime is tough because I don't watch a lot of anime. Do we Gamba on the Hypnosis or do we go for the Reflect? Because the problem is now we've been Screeched. Which, Screech, move Pokemon. One Piece is a good choice? Yeah. I think Screech lowers our defense by 2 stages. 2 stat stages. So let me take a quick look on Execute here. Execute has its defense lowered by 2 stages. If it goes for Iron Tail, it's a guaranteed 1-hit KO. Going for Rock Throw is a guaranteed 2-hit KO. If I have Reflect... Okay, so my best bet's to set up Reflect here, probably. And then I could pivot into Poliwhirl, and it could tank both of those. Poliwhirl is just my best pivot anyways. I should have just pivoted into Poliwhirl from the start. I'm trying to make it too overcomplicated. Anyways, I do have work, but next stream I'll finally be all done on all my work, and I can work on the panel words thing. Hell yeah! Mostly for the work shit. That is sweet to be rid of. Very, very nice. On Friday, we're playing Elden Ring. We're pretty close to the end, so I'm excited. I don't think we're gonna beat it because I do want to fight Melania before we end the game. I think it'd be anticlimactic if I beat the game and I don't fight Melania. I should be able to beat Elden Ring this year, but we'll see. It kind of depends. The next week, I'm only streaming the Monday. I'm gonna make a proper announcement in the Discord. But it just kind of depends on how good we do with it. Buttfingle is buffeted by the sandstorm. The final Magnemite is coming in. This guy's got Sturdy. Thunderbolt's gonna deal a lot of damage to our boy here. Our best bet's to switch into Ampharos, I think. Swap into Ampharos, then swap into Quilava. Okay, I've figured it out. I've figured out the route from here. A bit more polish can hurt. Oh, voting will need to be done before that. I'm only at the voting part, so you should be good. So we tank this Thunderbolt here. It does very little damage to us. We do get paralyzed. We're going to get buffeted by the Sandstorm. Maybe I paralyze him. He should go for Sonic Boom here. So we'll swap into Weapon X. Supersonic, dog. I'm just going to try and hit through the confusion. My goat. My goat. He's going to live with... Oh, it had Magnet Pull! Oh! The info is wrong. Let's go. G fucking G's. That's Jasmine. That's 2 gyms in 1 stream, JD's and Lentelman. All right, nice. Will Fry, I got to bounce. Don't stay dry. Sounds good, Buzzer. Thanks for joining us. I really appreciate whenever you're able to pop in, especially when you're so swamped with work. So thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful night, a wonderful rest of the week. Hopefully, we can see you on the Friday for some Elden Ring. That'll be awesome. All right. Perfect. All right, Professor Elm, what do you have?
Fryin, how are things going? I called because something weird is happening with the radio broadcasts. They were talking about Team Rocket. Fryin, do you know anything about it? Maybe Team Rocket has returned. No, that just can't be true. Sorry to bug you. Take care.
Oh, Professor Elm, we know more than you could ever imagine.
All right, let's go heal up. And now we've got to go to Goldenrod City, and we've got to go do a whole Pokemon dungeon there, a whole Team Rocket dungeon. Why is Elm Deku? I'll show you. This guy just seems like he would sound like Deku. Like, he's just got that, like, anxious and unknowing, like, look to him. He's always just got too much shit going on. Yep, checks out. Yeah, okay, I'm justified. Also, check this one out. I made these in preparation, but I didn't realize that we'd beat both gyms today, so you only get one. Look at the gym badge with the level 35 next to it. Cha-ching! Da-da-da-da. We've got the steel badge, or whatever it's called. That's so epic. So with those two badges acquired, we've now got to head to back to Goldenrod City here. And in Goldenrod City, we will have an entire Team Rocket dungeon to do. So let's at least get there. Why is level 34 after level 35? So I was explaining earlier, but you weren't here, which is fine. The Pokemon Johto region, they kind of wanted to open the game up a little bit and have it be a little less linear than the previous version. So once you got to the point in the game that we were just at, the map actually opens up to two different directions. So I'll show you here. So if we fly here. So we moved up the map and we got to here in Ecruteak City. And from here, we can actually travel right to Mahogany Town and take on the Ice-type gym leader. Or we can travel to the left, go down to Olivine City, which will send us on a quest going further southwest to Cianwood City. Cianwood City has the 4th gym, which is level 31. Then you would come back to Olivine City and beat Jasmine, which is the 6th gym. And then you would go to the right to Mahogany Town to beat the 7th gym, which is Pryce. And that's a normal linear route, but they wanted to open up the game a bit more. So they give you the option of going either direction. You can take on Pryce, who's the 7th gym leader, before you even take on Jasmine or Chuck in Cianwood City. So to do that, they made the levels very even. But the problem with that is now all of the filler in like stuff in these areas in between are super underleveled. Like the Team Rocket grunts we were facing had like level 15 to 17 Pokemon, right? And the wild Pokemon that you encounter are also super low level in these areas, simply because these are just, they don't want you to go to the right and the area is too overpowered, but they don't want you to go to the left and the area is too overpowered. So it's kind of cool, but they just didn't have the technology at the time, I don't think, to make it have like an adaptive level system. So that's why they just set the levels. But since we're doing a hardcore Nuzlocke and our level gets capped at the next gym leader, we do Chuck first at 31, which is the lowest. Then we went to Pryce, which was 34. Then from Pryce, we go to Jasmine, which is 35. So now we have one gym left, which is 41, which is, I believe, Claire is her name. So yeah, that's why it's kind of a wonky pathing, but it's kind of fun. Kind of fun. Anyways, let's jump back here to our Wikipedia walkthrough and take a look at our next steps, because we've just beat Jasmine. We are now kind of over that mid-game hump. We are going into the late game. So we've got a couple tough fights ahead of us here with some Pokemon. So our next level cap is 41. I'm not going to level my Pokemon up to be 41 right now because it'd be kind of useless. So we are going to go face the Goldenrod execs, which this one's going to be annoying. This guy's got an entire team of coughings that know self-destruct and a wheezing that knows explosion. Oh yeah, here you, so you guys can see. So Silver is going to be our first big battle in the Goldenrod Tunnel, then Petrol, then Proton, then Ariana, then Archer finally. Archer should be probably one of the easier ones. And then he's got the level 38 Houndoom. From Archer, we've got to go take on Claire in Blackthorn, which is going to be pretty fun. Ads in 5, by the way, for those without subs. Yes, thank you, Klondike. Ads in 5 minutes. Again, we run 3 minutes of ads every hour, so make sure you're prepared for that. So let's make a bit of a plan here. We've done all this now because we did this in the opposite direction. So from here, we go back to Goldenrod City, and we're going to go to the radio tower. So we go to the first floor. There's a trainer there with Raticates. Second floor, fourth floor. I think we have to go into the Goldenrod Tunnel, right? First? Yeah, so we have to go get a Team Rocket uniform in Goldenrod Tunnel. But I think we have to fight him first. And then we go to the photo booth, find another Rocket Grunt. He assumes that you're one of the new members. You ran out of uniforms, decide to borrow one from the studio. We get one. Oh, okay, we fight the Rocket Grunt after that. So then we can go up the radio tower. When the battle ends, Petra reveals that the real director is being held in the underground warehouse. Okay. And then we fight Silver. So we have to fight this dude and his stupid-ass team of self-destructing Weezings. So stupid. So stupid. So we fight his dumb team, and then we fight Silver, which the team he's going to have is going to look like this. Okay. I need to look up one more thing here. That's my apologies. I'll switch you. I'll keep you guys here for now. I need to just look at Poliwhirl's level for when it evolves and what moves it learns, because I think we need to trade it to evolve into a Politoed, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna get the Politoed evolution unless we like hack it in. Which, I don't know, I'll have to talk with chat on that one. I think it'd be fine to hack him in if we just like keep everything the same. But let's see. So Generation 2, via level up, we don't learn any Psychic type moves. We can learn Psychic from a TM though. Okay. Let's take a look at what TMs we have accessible to us. Because I kind of want to be able to deal with these poison type coughings pretty quickly with Poliwhirl. The reason I want to use Poliwhirl is because he has Damp, which makes it so it prevents Pokemon from using moves like Self-Destruct and Explosion and stuff like that. The moves will fail. So poison type Pokemon, they're weak to Psychic and something else, I believe. Ground and Psychic. Okay. Which I don't think we really have. We could do Togetic. Whoops. We could do Togetic. Apologies here, guys. Togetic, level 35, should outspeed his coughings. Petrol 2, I believe. 35 versus 40. Yes. So we should outspeed Petrol with Togetic. So that's kind of nice. Okay. So let's lead Togetic against that feller. I don't think we have to fight him for a little bit here. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, radio tower time. We will be having ads at about 40 seconds, so just keep your eyes peeled for those. I do apologize. Who are you? We have business. I don't know. I don't know if we have to talk to them to like get the dialogue for a trigger for getting the costume or anything. But I'm just doing it just in case. I realized the VA clips are not linked. I have to go hook those up. Cool. Sounds good. Right, we have to run around here, and then down, and then we go here. And the photo booth, I believe, is up here. It's this guy.
Ah, you a newcomer too? We had to recruit new members for the radio tower mission, and we ran out of uniforms.
Heard the studio has some, so I decided to borrow one. Since you're here, why don't you change as well?
Look at you, pretty good.
Ah, but you shouldn't try to scare people walking around looking like that, okay? We look pretty slick. Pretty sweet. Once these ads start up, I'm going to run to the washroom again. So you'll have to forgive me. It's cold in here, and I'm drinking water. Staying hydrated. But yeah, once the ad starts, I will BRB, so,
You look pretty good in the Team Rocket uniform. Go on ahead.
Spammo!
Hey, Team Rocket. Stop going around in groups and troubling people, you cowards. Huh? Are you Fryin? What are you doing here? No way. You think you're strong now that you look like them? That's foolish. You shouldn't wear those things.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the washroom here. You guys get to hear this sick-ass music, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Sorry about that.
What? You're not a newcomer. Then battle with me.
Alrighty. We'll play it out. We'll see where this takes us for the day. We'll be ending at the regular time. I don't think we're going to be getting to Claire or anything like that. Lunch. You've got this, buddy. Sucker punch. Uh-oh. No flinch. We take those. Does it one-hit kill? Oh, so close. Boom, boom. Bro, white tea not letting me clip. It's annoying. That is annoying. Nice. Should have just sped it up from the start.
You're too powerful. You could spoil our plan. I have to inform the others. I see. You were trying to be sneaky. Huh. A typical idea of the meek. No matter. I'll let you handle this. I have to defeat the Dragon Tamer. What's his name? Lance. After that, it will be your turn. Be ready for it.
Okay, voting will be delayed until someone can get those clips. Can you not do it via... Oh, I was gonna say, can you not do it via Twitch? But you don't have the VODs available to clip. How come you can't clip it on YT? I keep wanting to say YTV. Twit VOD's too old? Yeah, that's fair. YT's glitched or something? Oh, okay. What? I have to fight trainers here? I... What the hell? Oh, I see. There's a whole lot of floors to go. Holy shit. Okay, an Arbok, a bunch of Rattatas, a bunch of Zubats, a bunch of Grimers. Wow, there's a lot of fuckers here. Oh my god. Okay. Let's load back in here. Okay. Extra sensory, this guy. Blow his head off. Blow his head clean off. We'll reset her, because we can come down this way, and then we shouldn't have to fight that guy. Oh my god, that guy's tweaking. I'm trying to battle as little trainers as I possibly can, because I fucking hate it. I think this staircase has something locked upstairs. Nope. Aha, the director's office.
Do you hear me? I am the director. We have decided to broadcast wonderful shows to praise Team Rocket. Everyone, I don't want to hear you complain. Just do a good job, too. Yikes. I'm busy impersonating the... Who are you? Oh no, it's you again, Fryan. No. I was pretending to be the director to influence the entire region to support Team Rocket. This time I won't hold back. Give me all you've got. This is gonna be fucking annoying to deal with. I think it'll be fine. I think we extra sensory his 4 fucking coughings. His 5 fucking coughings. And then when he takes the wheezing out and is gonna self-destruct all over our faces, we simply switch into Poliwhirl. And then we just battle of attrition. Put it to sleep. We should OHKO every single coughing here. I was going to say, he might throw out wheezing next, sadly. So this thing's actually fast, and it's a little worrying. We don't outspeed this thing. It beats us quite handily in the speed battle. I think our best bet's to pivot into Poliwhirl
And try and 2-hit KO it with Surf. I just don't want to see the explosion here. I really he can one-shot kill all of our Pokemon with these like explosions and shit. So he sets up smoke screen. That's not good. Our accuracy has fallen down. He's probably just gonna go for acid, right? If I had to guesstimate. Or sludge is what it's called, which is, it's dealing a lot of damage to us. We kind of just have to hope that we get lucky with 2 surfs, I think. I think that's our best bet. Another fucking smoke screen. Let's see if we hit. Okay, we hit. I think this will kill. This should kill. High roll. One more try. He avoided it, yeah. Sludge. Buttfingle's dead. It was a speed tie the entire fucking time. Are you kidding me? How are we tied on speed? How are we tied on speed? How? Oh my god, he outspeeds us, crits on sludge, and poisons. Oh my god. Uh-oh, I come in for immediate death. Oh, it's okay, Rabbit Hikes. Welcome back. That's just so incredibly unfortunate. There's like nothing we could have done about that. I guess we could have tried to play around crit, but he could just... We had to let Buttfingle die, sadly. Oh, that's so sad, dude. Ugh. We need to hold a funeral now for Buttfingle? Yeah, dude. That's incredibly upsetting. I want to switch into lunch here. But I'm worried that this coughing might just self-destruct and kill it. I kind of have to risk it for the biscuit here. We'll outspeed for the rest of the fight, so we shouldn't have a worry there. Well, I don't know actually anymore. I don't know if we're gonna fucking outspeed. And he's using smokescreen, dude. Ugh. If only we high rolled on that second hit. And we missed the extra sensory. Oh my god, dude. I'm going to switch to Hot Dog here. I feel like he's going to go for self-destruct. Hot Dog's just got the highest HP. 114. I could have completely avoided. Oh my god. Crit on poison on... I'm just going to risk it here. Okay. We should have the rest of the fight secured. We should have the rest of the fight secured here. That's so sad, though. That pisses me off. Buttfingle was good. He was fine. We could have evolved him, I guess, or tried to, but like... What could I even have done differently? If only Buttfingle died in a cool way. Yeah, what a fucking lame way to die, too. Sludge, crit, poison die. Oh. Blow me. No thanks. Ah, that's so sad, dude. That's so sad. All right. He's got one more? Oh my god, dude. Sorry, I gotta change the deaths on both scenes here. Oh no, it changes on both scenes. Perfect. God, this guy's so fucking annoying. Just die already, dude.
Listen carefully. We stashed the rail tractor in the underground warehouse. It's at the far end of the Goldenrod Tunnel. I'm a nice guy. I will give you the basement key to get to the underground warehouse. Take it with gratitude.
Rip Buttfingle. This trainer's super dumb. Who the fuck has that many coughings? And they all know explosion! Whatever. Get over it. Get over it. Not a paralysis heal. I want a poison heal. An antidote. Whatever. Whatever. Chat, are we using Gyarados? Is Gyarados a viable option for this playthrough? I'm not fucking with all these trainers. I don't give a shit. Buzzerfood said yes. There we go. Made it out safely. Buzzerfood said yes. It's kind of our only water type available. It evolves from a Magikarp. I think it's okay. Should we put a GIF of Buttfingle on the screen to show who died? I was thinking, I was like, I was doing such good, such good pace. I was like, maybe we can beat this game without losing a single Pokemon. That'd be sweet. My goat. Sorry I failed you, brother. I wonder if there was something I could have done. Could I have gotten Pokemon Heartgold Mystic Water? Like, where's the Mystic Water in Pokemon Heartgold? Cherry Grove City, Ruins of Elf. We could have got it in Cherry Grove? Oh, we could have gotten the Mystic Water from Cherry Grove, but we had to go back. I didn't know that. Unfortunate. Had we got the Mystic Water, we would have killed him, by the way. Because the Mystic Water increases our, like, water damage by X amount, I believe. Let's see. Boost the power of water type moves by 10%. Actually, it would have been 20, I believe. And we left him on that much HP, so. Well, GG's Buttfingle. Unfortunate. Alright, so from here we go to the underground in Goldenrod here, and we go through a few trainers. Enter Goldenrod Tunnel, head to the access hallway to find another one of the Kimono girls. She mentions seeing Team Rocket members running around. Realizes that was because you took them on. She wonders aloud if you may be able to face certain legendary Pokemon, but stops herself and hurries away. Use the basement key to unlock the door. Go down the stairs in the next room to reach the underground warehouse. And then from here, so that is in the second floor, and in the warehouse there's more Pokemon. And then we have a rival battle. Silver appears again a short distance from the entrance. He followed you, hoping you would lead him to land. Since he wasn't able to find him, Silver decides to defeat you first instead. Okay, so that's before we go to the second floor. So that's immediately, it seems like. So he's going to have Golbat, Magnemite, Haunter, Sneasel, and Feraligatr. Our best bet is to probably lead Ampharos in this fight. But let's take a look at what we're dealing with. We are now down a member, guys. So we could use Tentacool. Tentacool is a water type, fills our slot. Or we could use Gyarados. Now, honestly, Gyarados is a really good pick here because Gyarados has the Intimidate ability. Intimidate, oops, sorry, apologies. Intimidate lowers opposing Pokemon's attack stats by half when Gyarados is sent out against them. So for the first Pokemon in battle, it'll lower it. And then if we switch Gyarados in for like later on in the battle, it'll also lower it. Gyarados is a really, really strong pick. And if we're going to be using him in this run, we should honestly try and save Gyarados as much as possible. We do need another water type and Surfer for type coverage. So I think Tentacruels are probably our best bet. Supersonic, Constrict, Acid, and Toxic Spikes. Not too bad of a set. He'll have a pretty good setup. Otherwise, the rest of the team that we're rocking with right now seems pretty strong. Slugma level 22. Krabby, Gloom. I'm just seeing if there's anybody else that we want to maybe take for this fight. We should name the Gyarados Big Red. Gyarados is named Onyx because Spider-Mid thought Onyx was... Like, Spider-Mid talked about Onyx. He was like, you could eat a big rock snake. But he forgot the name for Onyx. So he said, you could eat a big rock snake, Gyarados. So now Gyarados is Onyx and Onyx is Gyarados. Okay, so this guy has a Golbat as his primary. He's got 4 options to switch into afterwards. His most likely is probably going to be Sneasel or Haunter. Maybe even Magnemite. We could honestly lead Togekiss against the Golbat to do extra sensory, but I trust Ampharos more. Onyx cooks. I just don't know what he does here. What the pivot play is from Ampharos. Honestly, it'll probably be to his Sneasel or his Magnemite. And if that's the case, we can just Thunder Wave the Sneasel or Hard Switch off Magnemite into Quilava. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to level up our Tentacruel to 35. Then we are going to teach it some fun little moves. Then we are going to load all of our data into the damage calculator. And then we are going to look at the rival fight. It's going to take a little while, so I do apologize, but just bear with me here. So, Onyx is the giant fish dragon that evolves from Magikarp, right? Nah, Onyx is a giant rock snake, not a fish dragon, Klondike. Magikarp turns into Gyarados, the real fishy beast, but Onyx is the rocky terror, fit to be cooked. Fit to be cooked? Hold on. What do you know that we don't? Umi! Named after Umi. That's hilarious. Umi knows Bubble Beam. Wants to know Bubble Beam. I do think Toxic Spikes is really good value, but we have to use it wisely. Because if we put Toxic Spikes down, any Pokemon that sits on the ground will automatically get poisoned upon switching. Acid is pretty strong, but we'll get a better one. We'll get Sludge. Constrict is the most mid, so we'll replace Constrict for now. Supersonic has its like effects. Okay. Trying to think here. Barrier. We got Reflect and Barrier. Wait, what's the difference between Reflect and Barrier? Oh. Barrier boosts one Pokemon defense stat by multiple stages. Oh, okay. Just got off work and you still going strong? Hell yeah, Zeke. Special attack and attack? That's what I thought, but this barrier here says raises the defense stat. So it just raises the defense stat of the Pokemon, not the team. How was work, Zeke? How you feeling? How you doing? Are you streaming tonight? We won't do Water Pulse because we're just going to get Surf. Oh, Tentacruel! We lost Buttfingle. We did lose Buttfingle. Okay, perfect. I might kind of just chilling right now. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, you missed it. We lost Butt Figgle. Okay, surf on the tentacruel. I'm actually so sad, dude. Surf. Whatever. Posture check. Thank you for the posture check. I did need that.
1, 2, and poof! Umi forgot how to use Bubble Beam and learned Surf.
What? What the heck? Surf's actually pretty nice because, Tentacruel's actually pretty nice because he's a little bit more defensive. He gets those stats from evolution that Poliwhirl didn't get. So that's nice to see. Oh my god! There we go. So we're gonna lead for Ampharos with this rival battle here. Let's move into the underground here. And I'm gonna save. And load my my save Pokemon data into the emulator. So give me a sec here. Dude, that emote's so stupid. By the way, the free emotes, the follower ones, I was thinking of doing like a rotation every month or so. So if you guys have any recommendations for what you want to see from a free emotes, feel free to like shoot some in the Discord. Okay, give me a sec here. I know you're gonna tweak Klondike. You're gonna be like, "What are you doing?" Just give me a moment. Remove these Pokemon. We're gonna import our team only. Okay, and let's load Pokemon back up. Okay, so let's take a quick little look at our damage calculator. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the damage calculator. Rival 4. This is the team he's got, right? Level 30? Yeah. Lurks. Welcome in, No2. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope the week has been treating you well. All right. Ampharos versus Golbat. Discharge should one-hit kill, guaranteed. Thunder Punch is a slight chance not to, so we will be going Discharge. From here, his most likely pivots are going to be Sneasel and Magnemite. If he goes into Magnemite, we simply will go into Quilava and one-hit kill with Flame Wheel or Lava Plume. If he goes into Sneasel, Sneasel has a pretty good setup. We can Paralyze with Thunder Wave, follow up into Quilava. From there, he's probably going to switch into his Croconaw, because Croconaw's got a pretty good moveset in Water Gun. Super effective against our Quilava. So with that, we could switch into Umi. Tank the Water Gun. He does have Crunch, though, and Thrash, which is pretty scary. So we could go Execute. No, we don't want to go Execute. He's got Crunch. We go back to Ampharos. That little snowman's so cute. The emote? From there, Ampharos deals with Croconaw, and then it's just a simple get rid of the Haunter and one or the other. Okay, guys. It's easy. It's easy, guys. You guys got that? It's easy. Kimono Girl. Team Rocket members in black suits have been running around. I was wondering what was going on. So you took on Team Rocket? You are impressive. You may be able to face a legendary Poké. Huh. Never mind. I must go now. See you freaking later, dude. Okay. Okay. Bum ba dum bum bum ba da bum bum. I'm gonna save here. Again, saving doesn't really do anything though. We should have a battle here pretty soon. Yeah, there we go.
Hold it. What I told you before was to deceive you. I thought it would let me tail you. and it would lead me to Lance. Well, he never showed up. No matter. I was planning to beat you after Lance, but since you're here, I'll repay my debts.
All right. This is Spammo. Spammo, if you're here, you're going down, buddy. I'm gonna fucking kill you. In-game. All right, he sends out his Golbat. We send out Ampharos, the hot dog. Other way around. Hits us with a bite. Takes a mean chunk out of us. We strike back with a discharge, killing him instantly. Obliterated. His switch in. Sorry, I'm not... I've lost the plot on the Fralligator here. What is he doing? I'm looking at the damage calcs. I have a chance to one-hit KO. I guess he just probably sends in his fastest Pokemon, because he does outspeed me. I think that's how the AI works, is it's sending in its fastest Pokemon. Still gets outsped. Please one-hit KO, that'd be epic. Are we so for real right now? I'm scared we're speed tying, and he's gonna win the next speed tie and crit and kill me, but let's see. Okay, we're fine. I think he's gonna go Magnemite here, probably the next turn order. Sneasel. Guys, I'm trying to figure out how this AI works, and I have no fucking clue how it works. Paralyze. Okay, he's paralyzed now. From here, we're going to pivot into Weapon X. All right. Don't worry, I'll handle it. I gotta figure out which one's more effective for Quilava to be using. Probably not that one. Yeah, Lava Plume would have killed against his Sneasel. Fuck! Okay, let's just quick attack here. Feint attack does a lot of damage. Feint attack's kind of scary. 6 points. Hell yeah. Magnemite! I didn't win the Powerball. We are not all rich. That's okay. Only I will be rich, then. That's alright with me. I'm just kidding. I am the angry pumpkin. Unfortunate. Do you play often Rabbit Hikes? Powerball or like Scratchers or whatever? Lottos? Forget what they're called. I don't.
Hey, why so serious?
Okay, Schlag. Whatever, dude. Knowing his fucking tactics, he's probably just gonna mean look me right off rip here. Powerball like once a month. Fair enough. Like how much are tickets? Just like 20 bucks, 30 bucks. Curse. It's almost marbles. The architect and the builder, they arrive calmly from their escalators with a sense of purpose. $2 per ticket. Guys, let's get rich on Powerball. Lunch, you hit through confusion, right, buddy? That's my goat. Don't worry, I'll handle it. Dude, it sounds like someone ripping ass when Haunter faints. It's so funny. Do you have Powerball in Canada? I don't think so. We have like Lotto Max, which is like, I think the same shit.
I don't understand. Is what that Lance guy said true? That I don't treat Pokemon properly? Love, trust, Are they really what I lack? Are they keeping me from winning? I just don't understand. But it's not going to end. It's not going to end here. Not now. Not because of this. I won't give up on my dreams of becoming the world's best Pokemon trainer.
Automax ain't as much as the Powerball, though. Yeah, I was going to say that. Like, we don't see as much cash moolah from the Lotto Max. Powerball is a lot more. Canada isn't real. That's only Canadian boyfriends. Wait, what? Okay, we're going to go heal up because that was a bit of a tougher battle. Powerball was 1.2 billion. Yeah, we don't see it hit up that high. I think the last we saw for like Lotto Max was like 300 or 400 million. 1.2 billion dollars. But you don't see all of that. You get like that gets taxed and shit, right? After taxes is more like $5. Yeah, exactly. Like you can expect to see half of that, I think, is what it is. Half and then like minus 30% or some stupid shit. All right, we're in the warehouse, so let's figure out what we're doing here. Pardon me. Okay, so there's a Rattata, some Muck, some Coughings. I think our best bet here is to lead with lunch for now. Automax is high right now at 80 million. Okay, never mind. See? We don't make a lot of money around here. Do you not know that trope? Joke as a teen. I have a boyfriend you don't know him. He lives in Canada, aka made up. Oh! Well, we're from Canada, so we would just say that they go to a different school. Yeah, just be like, oh, you don't know my girlfriend. She goes to another school, or she lives in a different town. Shit like that. Chat, what's muck backwards? What's muck backwards, guys? Well, yes. The different town one. Pardon me. The different town one was pretty common. Fuck. In my friend group, because multiple people in our friend group were from different towns, so it kind of worked well. Funny guy over here. I did date a guy in Canada before, and I told him everyone was going to think he was fake. That's funny. It's what he thinks. I'm hilarious. And you guys know it. What's Safeguard do again? Prevent status problems for 5 turns. If I keep saying that I'm hilarious, maybe it'll come true. Alright, send in the other poison type, please, so I can dispatch of it efficiently and effectively. And then... Aw, Pen is funny sometimes. Whatever, dude. I come here every night and slave away to make good content for you guys. I do need to work on YouTube more. Every night. Hey, I do work every night. The only night I realistically don't work is Saturday. JK, you're great. Don't leave us. Because every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, I'm making short form content. So, like, I guess it's technically not for you guys specifically, but like, it's still for my platforms and stuff. So, there's that. Like, I put in effort on media and content creation at least 6 times a week, whether it be streaming or making content or working on like a long form video or something. The only nights I usually don't are Saturdays, just as of late, because I've been playing a lot of Magic with my friends and very much enjoying that. Dude, Lyra's been calling us like nobody's business, and we're not going to pick up because it's kind of funny. But yeah, it's kind of tough too because don't leave me alone with my thoughts. I've been like telling myself the same thing the last little while, is that the cost of community is inconvenience, which is very true. If I want to stay with my friends in my friend group, I need to do stuff with them. For like the first year of streaming, I got a little depressed because I didn't really hang out with my friends as much, because I kind of push them to the side to focus on streaming. And while it's, you know, kind of worked out in the end, I have a pretty good following and community for where I'm at in terms of like growth and like how big my channels are and stuff like that. Like I still pushed my friends away to focus on that, and then I got depressed because I was like, well, my friends aren't trying to contact me anymore because they think that I'm always gonna say no. So that was a little upsetting for a bit. And then also now I haven't talked to my friends in Saskatoon for a little bit. I've been hanging out with my friends here a lot more, which has been nice because we're playing Magic, but I have a whole other friend group in Saskatoon, and I haven't talked to them in a little bit, and so I'm missing talking to them. But now I'm like, friend docs, lol, what the fuck? Go to Saskatoon, Klondike. It's 80 miles of field. You'll find them. You'll be able to see them from miles away. Don't worry. Also, it's not that big of a deal. At least I don't think. To know the province. That's just like, oh, they live in Florida or whatever. I can't go there. Canada isn't real. Fair enough. So yeah, I just need to... It's a whole ass town. They are okay. Sorry, I meant Saskatchewan. You know, if I say Saskatoon, that's a bit more of a dox. We'll keep it in between us and in the chat here, guys. Whoops. I thought I needed to heal up. Lamau. What is this shit again? Oh my god. So yeah, I've just like, it's tough to balance everything out, and you only have so much time in the day. Especially now that I'm coming home later from work. Damn, that shit was easy. Fuck, I meant to click the button. I'm coming home from work a bit later, so I have less time in the day, and I'm dedicating a whole day on the weekends, and I've been watching shows in the evening, so like, a lot more of my time now has just been spent on other things. So yeah, it's just one of those things. You guys get what I'm talking about. I don't have to keep going on about it. It's just important that you have a good balance, like Rabbit Hikes was saying. It's a weird one too, because like I'm young. I'm 25. Not as young as most of my audience. You guys are mostly around like 16 to 18ish. But like 25 is still relatively young in the grand scheme of life, but man, does it ever feel like I'm running out of time, you know? 25 and 6'4". What does my height have to do with anything? Okay. I don't know. Wait, everyone here is 16? No. Unk status. The majority of my audience, Rabbit Hikes, is just 16. Like I'd say the average age is probably 16 to 18, because I know like I'm 25. I don't know if I count as my audience, but like I'm 25. Spamo's like 23, 24. Dox him. Klondike Bar, I'm pretty sure you're like 16. Spamo's an unk. And yeah, like a good handful of other people are around that 16 to 18 range. 23. Don't call me out like that. Rabbit Hikes, I forget what you said. I forget if you even said. I'll turn to dust now. It's not nice to ask a lady for her age, chat. Remember that. Ultra Ball here? Surely there's nothing lower down here. Oh, there actually wasn't. Oh. Okay, well, they got me with that one. Ooh! Sorry. Max Ether. 1 foot in the grave, I guess? Shit, sorry to hear. Yeah, I just know, Pan, your career is being carried by a teen. Listen. My entire career is not being carried by one teen, okay? My career... What the fuck? Part of it. I'd say yes, a small portion. Not trying to be mean. What the heck is this? The warehouse. Team Rocket Grunt. This guy's probably got coughings or wheezing and Grimer. Part of it box. Sorry, I was just looking at what this guy could possibly have on his team.
How did you get this far? Guess it can't be helped or dispose of you.
Coughing. We're just gonna rip this guy apart. I want to apologize. Man, I'm pissed that we didn't get Serene Grace on our Togepi.
Oh, what? You came to rescue me? Thank you. Radio tower, what's happening there? Taken over by Team Rocket. Here, take this card key.
Oh.
Use that to open the shutters on 3rd floor. I'm begging you to help. There's no telling what they'll do if they control the transmitter. They may even be able to control Pokemon using a special signal. You're the only one I can call on. Please save the radio tower and all the Pokemon nationwide.
Sure, dog. Whatever. I am 10 years old. In canon. In the game. Where are we? This shit is so joyous now. Mod, skin him! Oh, this is the warehouse. Or like the department. Yeah. Pan is a minor confirmed. I am 10 years old. Goo goo. Gaga. What do 10-year-olds say these days? 6, 7. Do 10-year-olds still say skibbity? I don't think so. Fuck, I'm unk. No, 10-year-olds don't say skibbity. They say, I don't know, slurs or something. Honestly, spam was probably the closest one to what the right option would be. Sounds about right. I played my fair share of Modern Warfare when I was growing up. I understand what kids be saying on the game. Yep. On the streets? On the game. What? Am I losing it? You almost said streets. I heard it. Even if I did, shut up. Got him. I still got it. I was not going to say streets. I could promise you that. Okay, this guy's probably got a freaking coughing, I think. This guy doesn't sound too okay. I need to go see a doctor or something. 26. Does this thing know explosion? Okay, I guess we're gonna find out. Never mind. We don't need to. Whew. That's a little spooky. I just want to play Elden Ring again. I ain't gonna lie. Pokemon's gotten a little boring to the old streamer here. But we are pretty close to the end, so I might as well tough it out. What the fuck did I press? Why did it make the windows open? The windows noise. Soup. Dude, Mega... Mark Hargo should have got a Mega. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I think what we should do is end a tiny bit prematurely here. But save the rest of the radio tower. Because it's some pretty spicy stuff for next... I guess for the new year. Oh my god. Holy shit. New Year, what the fuck? Yeah, because I'm not going to play Pokemon again next week. And I'm not streaming... I'm streaming the 22nd, which is the Monday, and then I'm not streaming again till the 2nd, which is the Friday. I guess I'll put out an announcement right now while I have that on my head. New Year is next week. Not next week, but the week after that. But next week, I'm streaming the Monday, and then I'm going to take a holiday break for, like, essentially like a week and a half. Okay, Lyra. I get it, dog. Okay, let's close that. Yeah, because it's gonna be a holiday break for for that time period. Are you going somewhere fun? No, I'm just gonna stay here. But I'm going to I'm gonna do my best to kind of do a revamp on stream. Here, you guys can have the HD webcam. I'm going to do my best to do a revamp of stream, so I'm going to try and make some improvements here and there. I've already done some new ones like the channel point rewards, the new emotes that I threw in there. But I'm going to try and see if I can do some other stuff to set it up so you guys have a bit more interactivity with stream. Like maybe be able to control my scenes. Like I want to try and set it up so I have a reward where when you guys redeem it, it switches to this screen automatically. This is the one for the PNG tuber. It'll switch to this one automatically, and I won't have to do anything to it. Because right now I have to press the button and everything. So I want to try and set that up. I want to get some work done on some long-form content, like the videos. And then if we're doing the Pan Awards, it'll be kind of a nice break as well. If you guys need me for any help on the Pan Awards, I can help with anything like that. And then when we come back in the new year, it'll be on a Friday. So we'll probably do like the tier list of all the games we played this year, and the Pan Awards if it's ready, and yeah, go from there. So we'll see. So yeah, I'm planning on taking. Technically, we'd only be missing 4 streams. It'd be a Wednesday, Friday, and then a Monday, Wednesday. But I'll try and work on some long form content. Maybe, I doubt it, but if I really, really bust my ass, I could maybe get a video out. Not next week, but the week after. But I really doubt it. I'll see. But I think that'll be it for stream today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. It was super duper fun. Pokemon as the game has been getting a little stale. Definitely the Nuzlocks, if I'm going to be doing them in the future, I definitely have to be finishing them in like one sweep. So I can't really postpone them because we postponed this one too long. And now I've just lost that passion and drive for it. And I just want to play Elden Ring because Elden Ring's sweet. So yeah, good note for the future. But otherwise, thank you so much for joining me, guys. I appreciate it. It's kind of more of a chill night. We don't have as crazy high numbers as we usually do. So I'll just we'll end tonight with no raid. We'll raid somebody on the Friday. But we'll just have a nice end to the stream. Thank you for coming, guys. Thank you for the stream. Don't die. I won't. You guys have a wonderful night. Rabbit Hike, stay warm. Hopefully the batteries don't die out on you or anything. Klondike, stay good. Spam OU as well. You guys have a wonderful night. We'll see you guys on the Friday. So make sure you guys are there for Elden Ring. And that's it. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Bye-bye.